Catalano is a family business that commenced in the late 60s, and my brother and myself, my brother Paul, we actually joined the business in the early 70s, mid 70s. From there, we kind of diversified fairly quickly into fresh fish, and in the late 70s, we developed our property and built a processing facility to focus on the processing and growing our retail side of the business. These days we're based in Bassendean, and we're predominantly a wholesaler come processor, retailer of fresh fish. The best way to describe it is that we have three pillars. One is our toll come contract processing, so our processing pillar. We also have our retail concept, where we provide the turnkey opportunity for independent supermarkets in retail, and our global distribution, which will enable us to either further process for export our own products or products for our toll processing customers who are very keen to get their products into the overseas market, and enable us to also import for our retail concept across the nation. Our processing side of the business, we are a contractor, if you like, toll processor to some of the major fishing companies here in West Australia, the likes of Austral Fisheries that catch toothfish down south, and MG Cailers, which trawl for fish up north. We handle abalone from down the southwest, barramundi from the northern regions. These are prime producers of these products, and approaching us for our service, they're able to market the product themselves rather than become a price taker. And so we help them with their retail packs and all the different styles of processing. So that's an important part of our business, and it's got potential for growth. The other part, of course, is our retail, where we have our own couple of retail stores, one in both in shopping centres actually, and we also have our factory direct retail. But our real focus now is what we call a seafood management category solution for independent supermarkets. And we believe that with 2,000 IGA supermarkets across the nation, there's potential for growth there. The SMS concept, or the seafood category management system, is really for them to be able to have a range of seafood. It's a Catalano brand that sits in their supermarket. We can provide them with refrigeration if their refrigeration is not quite up to the standard of what we want to do. It's a turnkey. They don't need to worry about scouting around and buying fish from different fishermen or dealing with different wholesalers. They deal with Catalanos alone. Everything's priced, packaged, no drip, no smell, and all they have to do is focus on selling. So we see that as a great opportunity for growth across the nation. Yeah, the size of the market opportunity for Catalanos is fairly vast, because seafood is a popular product. 80% of the community eat seafood. There's something like over $1 billion on a retail level being sold in recent times, and it's about 4.3 billion on a wholesale level. I think the target for 22-23 is going to be about 27.5 kilos per person. So with the IGA brand having more like 2,000 stores across the nation, we see a great opportunity for us to be able to bring seafood to the community in this way. Like all the other members, I obviously started in the early 70s and went through all the different positions of the company, whether it was sales, production. I've been the managing director come CEO now since I think the early 80s, and I don't think there's anything that I haven't experienced within the industry. So obviously being the chairman of a public company brings its challenges, but it's like anything, you surround yourself with the right people and you get the job done. Well, I think This SMS concept is quite, it's a real niche in the marketplace, and we have the knowledge and experience to be able to carry it out. We have the contacts up and down the coastline and even across the nation with fresh fish supply. We understand what's involved in importing product, and so our dream obviously is to have the retail concepts in the independent supermarket across the nation, and we're very excited about that, and we think it's got enormous potential, like it has already proven here in Western Australia.